It wasn't unlucky 13 but lucky 31 for Punjab, who painted the town red as they won the 31st encounter in the league in Dream 11 IPL in the very last ball. We shall look back at that thrilling finish with our expert on the show, Yujirvendra Singh, former Indian cricketer, and fans from both the teams. Hello and welcome to your favorite show, Turning Point. I am your host, Rika Roy. But before we go any further, here's a look at how the innings played out. Padikkal and Finch had started to get it going, but the southpaw mistimed a shot and was sent back after a 12-ball 18. Murugan Ashwin completely beat Aaron Finch with a leg spinner, rattling his stumps. Sundar wanted to go after Ashwin but failed to keep his eye on the ball and was caught in the deep.
Safe hands. There you go.
The pressure got to Shivam Dube as he mistimed a pull shot to get out for 23 runs, but not before he had a 41-run stand with Virat Kohli. Coming at number 6, ABD was expected to get Bangalore to a formidable total but got out for just 2 runs. At the cusp of his half-century, skipper Virat Kohli misjudged a slower bouncer from Shami and was dismissed on 48. With Bangalore staring at a low total in Sharjah, Chris Morris took things into his own hands and got 24 runs of the final over to get them to 171 for 6.
171 that they were looking for.
Mayank Agarwal did something not many batters do. He went after Yuzvendra Chahal, carting the leggy all over the park. Then after hitting Chahal out of the park, he was castled by the wrist spinner.
There you are.
KL Rahul guided the Punjab innings with an unbeaten 49-ball 61. The universe boss announced his arrival to this year's IPL with 2 fantastic sixes. KL Rahul reached his half-century in 37 balls, looking to get Punjab to their second victory. Mohammad Siraj's expensive over of 20 runs put the pressure on Bangalore as Punjab approached 171. Chris Gayle seemed to be in a hurry, hitting the league's most economic bowler out of the park. Gayle, in his first game back, also reached his half-century of 36 deliveries. The match was turning on its head in the final over with this wicket of Chris Gayle when Punjab needed 1 run to win in 1 ball. And then his compatriot Nicholas Pooran finished it off in style with a maximum, Punjab winning by 8 wickets. Well, let's have a look at the batting card of both the sides. First, it was Bangalore, the team that batted, and they reached 171 runs at the back of 48 runs by captain Virat Kohli. He was the highest scorer of the side. Chris Morris stroked all of those runs in the last over, 25. Shivam Dube scored 23 and Aaron Finch scored 20. Murugan Ashwin was the pick of the wicket takers, 2 for 23. Mohammad Shami picked up 2 wickets. Chris Jordan and Arshdeep Singh picking up a wicket each. Let's have a look at the Bangalore batting card. And when it is universe boss in the middle, he hardly gives people time to have a go at the bowlers. So there it was, he in the middle scoring 53 runs, KL Rahul stroking an unbeaten 61. He carried his bat through the innings. Mayank Agarwal scoring 45 and Nicholas Pooran, well, he came in and stroked that last ball 6 to help Punjab win by 8 wickets. Yuzvendra Chahal was the only one who had any success in that match. He took 1 wicket before being carted all over the park by the Punjab batsmen. Well, we have fans from both the teams. Anmol joins us from the Punjab camp and Diya from Bangalore. I can see Anmol smile year to year. For the first time on the broadcast, I can see you smiling. Anmol, I'll have to ask you this question. Were you nervous?
Yeah, I was nervous from the last ball. Till the Pooran came and gave us a brilliant 6, I was a bit and more nervous.
Diya, what about you? Were you nervous?
Yes, actually, I had literally lost all the hopes. I was not expecting Bangalore to win this match, but I'm happy that they could take it down till the last ball. Although we couldn't win, but I was happy with the intent that Yuzvendra Chahal and the other bowlers showed in the death over. So.
But Anmol, how can you be nervous? Because it was Universe Boss in the middle and he was batting. He was controlling things for Punjab, it seemed today. He said that he has announced that he is available for the 2021 auctions. Did you think when he announced that he will be going out to bat today that the match was already won?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous first of all because we had a same situation against Delhi Capitals also. That's why I was nervous because we are having the 3 balls and 1 run left. We also lost that time 2 wickets, but this time we have not done that same thing.
Yeah, there's a lot of talk about AB de Villiers' batting position, whether he was sent in too low in the batting order. As a fan, were you also surprised that he was not sent ahead of Shivam Dube? Even Washington Sundar was sent ahead of him. Were you a little surprised?
Yeah, it definitely came as a shock to us because we have seen how AB de Villiers played in the last match. He played a match-winning knock, and this time around him not coming at number 4 position, that was really shocking to see. And yeah, that actually costed us the match, to be honest. And sending him so much down the order was something that costed us. So.
Well, we also have Yuzvendra Singh, former Indian cricketer, joining us on the broadcast. Thank you very much, sir, for being on the show. Well, Diya Kakkar, who is a fan of the Bangalore team, is saying that the match was lost because AB de Villiers was sent so low down the order, and as a result, Bangalore probably couldn't get those extra few runs he would have hit, and hence made the difference.
I quite agree with her, but it's a very funny match. This was one of those weird matches where I found both the teams wanted to lose, because you found, all mistakes from both angles. I mean, how could it go to the last ball? That was number one. And the other is, yes, I agree, AB not coming in to bat. I mean, he's the best batsman out there among the lot. And for him not to be there was just, I was wondering whether he was injured or had something happened. But when he came in and he was perfectly okay, yeah, I quite agree with her. It was quite baffling as such.
Would you say today, looking at the side, they were a little all over the place, even in terms of their bowling changes, their strategies, when, few of the bowlers came in? Would you say that they could have done better?
Like I said, they both were trying to lose the match. That's about all I can say about this. I agree wholeheartedly. Like, look at Washington Sundar. I mean, he's bowled so well in the death overs and the initial overs. And he was not given a bowl. I don't know whether they were experimenting or they just were complacent.
Also not shielding.
Something totally gone.
Siraj also, Mohammad Siraj looked vulnerable today in the bowling. He wasn't shielded. Yuzvendra Chahal was brought into the attack in the 4th over. This is the earliest in the innings that he's been used this season by Bangalore, and have been very ordinary, to say the least.
Yeah, and no, everything, like I said, even don't look at Kings 11 and the batting and the way they tried to finish the match. I mean, it was just totally astonishing more than anything else. One could understand what was going there, what was going on in the middle.
Right, please go on.
Yeah. No, and I agree with you on the bowling changes. And look at Shami, the way he bowled. How could you bowl 2 slower balls in the last over? I mean, what were you trying to hit me? Was it something like, come, please hit me? That sort, yeah.
I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you on Shami and the fast bowling aspect. I'll quickly have to ask one question to Anmol. There is, we are talking about AB's batting position, but Gale also doesn't bat at number 3. So would you say when it comes to IPL, teams will make, spur of the moment decisions and the players have to go in there and perform in the position that they are slotted in?
Yeah, I was also a bit
yeah.
astonished after seeing that KL and Mayank was opening, because Gale, we are having the T20 Universe boss was there, and after that Mayank and KL was opening. I was a bit astonished. Then after that I saw that Mayank also performed well, KL also performed well, and we have got to witness the Gale storm. No matter Gale opens or Gale should come at number 3, but Gale performs. Gale storm is there. I think that changes we are having the bit changes among the batting order, or in place of playing 11. But I think that's why the Punjabis are known for this.
Yujirvendra, coming back to you,
Yeah.
Navdeep Saini in this tournament has been quite a revelation. The way he bowled today, the way the fast bowlers bowled today off Bangalore, would you say that they were unable to use the short stuff effectively?
More than the short stuff, I think Saini bowled well. I don't think you can blame anyone for it. But the wicket was also a little slow, and maybe the short stuff, they felt that batsmen may be able to hit it for a 6 of the short ball. You get enough time for it. So it's just something that a bowler has to decide at that stage. I don't think you can blame them for that, because they try various opportunities to try and get a batsman out, and maybe they thought if they bowled the slow one on a slow wicket, they would be hit for a 6. So I don't know. You
Right.
cannot
Also
make a
Chris
decision
Gale.
on that.
Also Chris Gale at the end of the match said it was very sticky out there. Perhaps one of the reasons that they didn't apply the tactic of short balls.
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. So you had batsmen would have enough time to try and hit it out of the ground. So it may not have been that effective.
Dia, as a Bangalore,
And,
right? Dia, as a Bangalore fan
Sorry.
tonight, when the team has lost, are you nervous about their overall position on the table? Though they are still on the 3rd position in the league table, but if Kolkata wins the next match, then they'll be overtaken, and Kolkata will go on to take that 3rd spot, and your team may be pushed further down. They had a great start to the tournament, but would you say that the team, in moments, they look like they're slipping down, they're not getting their act together?
I think that
Actually, more than the points table ranking,
Yes, Dia, go on, please.
more than the points table ranking, more than the points table ranking, I'm worried about the momentum that they had got, and now they have lost it. So I want to see how they come back in the next match. That will be one interesting thing to see how they bounce back, because points table rankings, it's like in every match it changes. So that's one thing, and I think again this loss with this loss, I just want to see that if their momentum shifts or not, and if we see that same RCB playing in the next match or not, that winning RCB.
Yujirvendra, I'll have to ask you about
And I
the
hope,
Punjab
of course,
skipper. I'll have to go back to Yujirvendra, ask him about the Punjab skipper who carried his bat through the innings. KL Rahul has been in phenomenal form in this tournament. He's the orange cap holder. His form hasn't translated into that many Punjab wins. But tonight, with this win, would you say monkey off his back, and from here he can either look towards giving a more solid performance, and perhaps even dream of making it to the knockouts if the combinations, if the wins and losses go in their favor?
Yes, of course, this will give them the confidence to be able to, if they had lost this match, they were out of the tournament.
Right.
So at least this is giving them some sort of a hope. And what you said is right, both not only Rahul, Agarwal as well, they have been playing excellently well. And it's the rest of the people who have not given them that support. And one does feel sorry for that, I mean, more than anything else. But his captaincy has not been of the best order, I can tell you. Somehow or the other, even today, even in those last 2 overs, I mean, there was a struggle. There was a struggle. There was no thinking at that stage. And they could have lost this match. It was, and he was batting on 50 odd runs or 60, and he should have finished the match. He should have finished it at that stage itself. I don't know. It's the attitude of the team. You know, the hit that they should have got 2 runs for when he hit it to the, and Gale was running as if he was in his garden. You know, I mean, he didn't even take the second run.
Yes.
At a time when you need 1 run to win. I mean, you put your whole everything into place, and he just calmly walked across. I mean, what?
But in the end, KL Rahul scored 61 of 49.
That attitude is not going to give them a win.
Right. In the end, KL Rahul scored 61 of 49 balls and he was unbeaten. That also helped him grab the man of the match tonight. Thank you very much, Yujirvendra. Thank you, Anmol. Keep your smiles up. And Diya Kakkar, thank you very much for joining on the broadcast, even though your team lost. Now, if you have questions for our experts, you can tweet to us at Cricket Ndtv and hashtag Turning Point. We shall pick the best ones and get you the answers on Turning Point every day. Now, if you are statistically inclined, here is an interesting piece of stat that I pulled out from this match. AB de Villiers has batted only 4 times at the number 6 spot in the league. The last time he did so was in 2014. Time for a very tiny break on the show. More on the other side. Stay tuned. Now, if you are a super fan of an IPL team, you can send us your videos on Twitter, tag at Cricket Ndtv and hashtag Turning Point. You can tell us what makes you a super fan. We shall play those videos. In fact, we'll play out the best videos on Turning Point every day. Now, Mumbai take on Kolkata in match number 32 of Dream 11 IPL at Abu Dhabi. Sunil Narine is likely to miss this game as well for the Knight Riders. Rohit Sharma, in fact, the captain of Mumbai, has blown hot and cold this season, scoring a couple of crucial 50s, but otherwise generally falling cheaply. The last times these two teams met at the same venue, he scored a dominating 80. Captain Rohit is a punt worth taking because once again he can get going. It is really hard to stop him. Ahead of the clash, Ishan Kishan chatted to Hardik Pandya.
Hello everyone. वाह वाह चलिए वापस स्टार्ट करते हैं. Hello everyone, we have Junior Pandya today with us in my show Downtime.
By the way, बहुत टाइम के बाद मैं कोई शो पे गया हूँ तो
ये अच्छा है, ये वैसा शो नहीं है. यहाँ आपको हो सकता है आपके बारे में अच्छी बातें होंगी. Loving your outfit by the way.
पजामा है.
But still loving it. So I have few questions for you. और सबसे पहले जनता जानना चाहती है आपकी ये वॉचेस का शौक कहाँ से आया?
पैसा आने के बाद आया.
नहीं, दिस इज ट्रू, बट मैंने इतना जानकार बहुत कम लोग को देखा है जो वॉच के लिए होते हैं. बहुत लोग खरीदते हैं, बट आपको इतना आइडिया, तो आप ये सब किससे इतना बात करते हो?
मैं बात तो एक्चुअली किससे करता हूँ, कृणा के सामने अगर मैं वॉच का टॉपिक निकाल दूं तो वो बोर हो जाता है.
तो उनको आप ही सजेस्ट करते हो कौन सा वॉच लेना चाहिए?
वो सिर्फ पहनता है, वो मैं बेस्ट तरीके से रख सकता हूँ, वो सिर्फ पहनता है. बाद में विराट इज समवन हु इज वेरी फाउंड ऑफ वॉचेस, केएल इज समवन हु इज वेरी फाउंड ऑफ वॉचेस, डीके इज समवन हु इज वेरी फाउंड ऑफ वॉचेस. सो ऑल वी थ्री कीप शेयरिंग अवर व्हिचएवर समवन गेट्स न्यू, ये लिया, ये वॉच ली, और जो हमें पसंद आती है वो मार्केट में नहीं होती है. सो
रेडी फॉर दिस? मस्त मस्त क्वेश्चंस है.
तो थोड़ा वॉच को साफ साफ किया करो.
अरे भैया, ये तो बस पहन के आ गया क्योंकि इन लोग ने बुलाया, वरना पहनता भी नहीं, ऐसे ही पड़ा रहता है कहीं. ऐसे भी वॉचेस तो आप ही गिफ्ट करोगे यार.
अरे वो ठीक है, लेकिन साफ तो रखा करो, इज्जत तो रखा करो अपनी चीज की.
ठीक है.
We shall get you more of that interview, but meanwhile, let's bring you the headlines of the hour. Now, in other news, London Olympic medalist Gagan Narang says he is in shock after Wednesday's torrential rain proved a nightmare. It wreaked havoc on his Gun for Glory Academy in Hyderabad. The heavy downpour inundated his academy as water seeped into their range, damaging their imported equipment worth 1.3 crore rupees. Narang, who won the bronze medal in 10-meter air rifle event and at the 2012 Olympics, says he was at the Shamshabad airport, and by the time he reached the venue, the rainwater had done extensive damage to the equipment. The 37-year-old gold medalist from Commonwealth Games said the shooting range was very dear to him and he had personal memories. No help has come yet from the authorities. If you are deep into the IPL, here's an interview that you must catch today. I will interview the champion of champions, Ravi Shastri, at 11 a.m. on 23 Yards Talk. Don't forget to catch only on NDTV 24/7. That's all we could pack into this edition of Turning Point. Thank you very much for watching.